what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Maker Space. I hope you guys are having a great evening. Please remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment when this live stream is over. We got a great one today. You guys all know he doesn't need an introduction, but it's your friendly neighborhood ninja. We have Bluminati. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, guys?
What is going on? I'm glad you decided to do this last minute. You reached out to me. I'll tell, if you don't mind, I'll tell everybody.
Yeah, go ahead.
Blue reached out to me, and just based off of my TNFNU and some of the things I've said, it was, hey, he reached out and was like, hey, I understand about the Raptor. Let's just get this out of the way. He's like, I'm struggling. We have issues. If somebody gave you an offer, take it and run, etc. Which I thank you for doing that. And for you, when you're ready, there'll be another one. When you're ready. But then I was like, you know what? I know Bluminati is doing all kinds of different cool stuff with some of the things that he is doing, like this, like all the laser engraving and stuff that he is doing. That's a maker. Let's invite him on and see. We can just chat. And I want to learn more about lasers and using maybe lasers and what I do and what's out there, so that, and we can just chat. So I was like, can you come on? And this was last minute. So I thank you for agreeing to come on and hang out.
Not a problem.
Yeah, man. So let's say hi to everybody who's here. We got Robert Feely, channel member. What's going on, Robert? Goobdocs, can't miss my boy Blue. Joe Kasperick, what's going on? Doug Wagner, Ron Crow, channel member. What's going on, Ron? Donnie Bless, what's going on, Donnie? Yep, Donnie B. Jim Miller, moderator and channel member. What's going on, Jim? Sean F, channel member. What is going on, Sean? Gonzo, moderator. What's going on, Gonzo? Congratulations on your milestone. I think, what was it, 1,500? I think you're at, 1,500. Right? That's awesome, man. Congrats on that. That is a huge deal. It's hard, these little milestones. I'm almost at 35. I'm like 50 away. B&A, what's going on, B&A? Sean Batts, welcome in, channel member. What's going on? Trouble Bunny, good evening to you. Trouble Bunny's dancing already. Twist heads up, sis.
Hey, come back here. Here. Look at your buddy. That doesn't get here, but okay.
Everybody say hi to Twisted Sis. What?
Said call ended. Can you still hear?
Yeah, I can still hear. Hey, y'all. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on? Welcome in. There she is. There she is. What's going on? How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're hopefully feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit better.
That's great. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too.
You're gonna sit with us? Yeah, you're gonna sit with us?
You gonna sit with it?
No. That's okay. I'll let him.
All right.
All right. Well, y'all enjoy. Thank you, though.
Come on, Jim says hi to sis. Come on.
Jim said hi.
Of course. But there we go, Robo. What's up, Robo Steve-O, moderator. Twisted. Robo always has something. Projectiles are sharp. Hello, welcome in. Well, all right, let everybody come on in. So the laser stuff. What got you interested in the laser stuff?
What got me interested? Well, we do use them up at work for inscribing lot numbers on the wafers, semiconductor wafers. and then just seeing ads on YouTube and Instagram, stuff like that. After seeing these little portable units, and I'm like, hey, I want to have some fun.
Yeah.
I was like, I could do some stuff.
So you were using them at work. So you already had a little experience where you were using them in your work.
Yeah.
And you were like, I can use this for have some fun. So you got a small unit to use.
Yeah, I got a little home unit.
Man, so what if somebody wanted to get a good small unit just to have fun with? What's a good one? Do you know?
Well, I mean, it all depends on what you're wanting to mark. You know, if you're going to do little leather stuff or cardboard, you know, woods, you know, balsa wood, something like that. You'll get something like that. The LP2 that I have is one of the smaller powered units, so it'll do everything up to leather, and it'll mark through paint.
It's an LB2. It's the LB2.
I'm sorry, what?
It's the LB2 unit. What's it called?
Laser Pecker LP2.
Oh, LP2, Laser Pecker.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down because I'm gonna.
It'll do plastic.
That's cool. So you were using it at work, and then you just started playing. And so one of the things that we were talking about before, the sky's are the limits of what some of the stuff you could do.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, like you had sent me, and thank you very much for sending me these little leather patches, and you laser engraved my logo on it, which is absolutely awesome. So those of you doing leather and you wanted like just etch a logo on it, that would be something really cool.
Yeah, and that Laser Pecker 2, I think you can get it for, I think right now off Amazon for about $600.
Really?
Yeah. And that'll do all your light laser work.
Light laser work? So I was talking to you about ideas that I had. Do you think it would etch into Kydex? Put a logo into Kydex?
Yes. Kydex it would definitely etch into, because that's a plastic, so it would be Kydex.
Because that would be awesome to be able to put like the makers. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't hold that one up. Sorry. The maker's mark into like the Kydex sheath would be just something that I, off the top of my head, something I would be interested in knowing, and not necessarily into like the steel for the maker's mark, although that's a game changer as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that would be, you'd probably want like an LP5. You know, they've got that newest one, and it's a combination of diode and IR lasers.
Do you know the difference between those?
The cost, mostly. And the wattage of the laser itself. More watts is more power. It'll penetrate the steel and stuff like that.
Gonz, come on, Gonzo. Can you etch your hand? I'm sure you
could. I wouldn't recommend it.
No,
that's going to hurt.
If that does that to leather, I can only imagine what it does to your skin. But I mean, you can try. I would tell you not to try, but if you want to, then I guess you can.
Definitely do not try that at home.
We can etch your leg with that one. I'm sure we can etch into titanium, that titanium leg of yours. We could put a big Bigfoot on it. But I just see, I'm trying to think of uses for me, getting into like 3D printing and then the laser, just to be able to do mock-ups, and the etching, the maker's mark would be easier to do with that than the machine that I have, and a little bit more detailed. But what else are you able to do? Now, I know some of the stuff that you've been able to do. I've seen it, but You were sharing some other stuff, and there you can do basically anything.
Well, I make the little blue Zach Benchmade cards for Zach stuff.
Yep, you etch those cards, right?
Yeah, you can order the blue cards from Amazon, or you can order multiple different colors of cards. I've done them for the DSKFS cards for Zach, the Zach stuff butterfly logo that I mocked up for him. I put that on a card. I've done some for Big Red with his logo, both in the little leather patches and in the little metal cards. And I've done some 1-year appreciation cards for Rob's Nerdy Knives that he gives to his 1-year members.
And just so you guys know, if you're looking for something like that, he is for hire. You know, if
have laser, will fire.
will engrave whatever you want. Yeah. If you guys have ideas, you know, the holidays are coming up. You're looking for stocking stuffers. You're looking for something to do. You have your channel and you're trying to grow and you want to give away stuff. This might be your man to get into doing something like that. We don't need to talk costs and stuff on here. They can reach you. They all know how to reach you. Probably Instagram and work out whatever it is. Whether it's, do you do like wood? I've seen you do wood.
Yeah, I've done some wood stuff. I did a little memorial plaque for brother Tim B for his pupper.
That's where I saw.
I've done that. I think I did one for Rob's Nerdy Knives as well.
That's awesome.
I've got coasters in a box somewhere around here. The coaster blanks that I can laser etch.
Oh, Robo, I don't know what to do with you, man. Hired Blue to do some work once he's still drawing unemployment off me. When Trouble Bunny asked what software are you using?
I use the software that LaserPecker offers, and everything is done off my phone. I get an image, I clean it up with the software that I have. I use I can't remember the software. I know one of them is the Photo Studio Pro that I pay for, and the other one's Photo something. But that helps me clean up the image so that I can put it onto into the software, and then from the software, I just it's all Bluetooth.
Okay, so literally, you're doing everything from your phone, so you can just send the job, whatever job you're working on. You do all the designing and everything from your phone. Send it to your phone to the laser engraver, and it does all the work for you.
Yes, sir.
That is awesome.
It's really easy and neat.
You can do with just your phone. That is so cool. See, for me, that's awesome because I could be in the shop. I could be working on something and just be like, "Dink, done." Just work it off my phone. So if I'm doing the maker's marks and stuff, I could just be like, Phew.
Yep. And then you know they've got extensions and stuff for like the LP2 if you want to stay at that lower cost. They've got an actual bed that moves so that you can do like batch projects.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man, so
I haven't gotten that far.
And what was that?
I said I haven't gotten that far yet, though.
You haven't gotten that far yet. Well, that's cool because I think down the road I would like to start looking at, at least looking at laser engraving my maker's mark onto the blades instead of, it would just take less time.
Yeah.
And I could still do the other stuff because I can engrave basically anything. But I fear change, so I'll still use the design software I learned on Etch-a-Sketch. Jeez. Mallory Designs, what's going on? Congratulations to you too, getting to 500. That's
Way to
awesome.
go, Dylan.
So he'll be doing a giveaway on his channel. That's awesome. Urban Woodsman, hello, hello. Welcome in. Kay Miranda, what is going on? Very cool. So that is pretty stinking cool. You were showing some stuff off to me. I don't know if you want to show that or not.
Yeah.
He does a little bit of everything, guys. So these were pretty cool.
Yeah.
As his. So look at that. So that's the laser engraved poker chip.
That's something I'm starting to mess with, trying to figure that out, the settings. We got Maddie there.
Satisfaction. Zach stuff.
With that stuff there.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, last but not least.
Hey, whoa. That's awesome.
Oh, was that top secret? Sorry.
I didn't know about that, guys. Sorry. I didn't know. No, that's really cool. I like the cards. So the ones you're doing for Zach, are you just buying it off of Amazon? Is it just like a steel, like little aluminum card or something?
Yeah, it's an aluminum card with a paint resin on it.
Yeah. Paint? Is it
and
paint?
And then the laser just cuts through the paint and leaves the image on the card, so you get the metal showing, and then the paint around it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So that is so cool. And you guys, what else have you guys? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I've seen you do a bunch of stuff. You did a bunch of coasters for.
Yeah, I did some posters.
Tim B, you did Tim B. You sent Tim B a bunch of stuff. I remember when we were doing our little fundraiser thing, or the thing we were doing for Tim B. I know you sent in a bunch of stuff that you had done for him, a bunch of coasters with his logo on it. So that's awesome. Kelly's Mishmash,
hey, Kelly.
what's going on? Hey, it's the Johnsons. Howdy. Hello to you. You carry something Bluminati made for me. What are you carrying, Gabe? What did Bluminati make for you? And I have my Bluminati Twisted Stitch shirt on, guys. Thank you so much for sending me that. That was
no problem.
Very nice of you. Very nice of you. That is awesome. Ooh. So Mick Ranger, what
Hey, Ron Cole.
I know you guys might not want to talk about it. If you don't, that's fine. But I'm sure everybody's probably wondering how things are on the home front and getting that taken care of. But I know you're in the middle of trying to get back to where you were.
Yeah, well, we're trying. We've hit a little bit of a hiccup. Brother-in-law is wanting to negotiate funds, I guess, from us.
Yeah.
You know, to put our house back on the land. So we may be looking for a different place.
A different property, or is it just?
Yeah, just a completely different property.
Yeah, that might actually, if you can pull it off,
Yeah,
that probably might be, in the long run, think about it, might be better off.
Oh yeah.
Because then you're not worried about other people and what they think.
Yeah. And then pulling the rug out from under me.
That's why I was talking in code. A little bit. Just a little bit of code. But yeah. So that's fun. And you guys know, I guess I probably should share this, and he's gonna start dancing, but
yeah.
So I did finish this, guys, and I can show everybody on here the Talon. I did a pancake sheath, blue on one side, black on the other. And so I did the Raptor. We have that micarta, and it turned out pretty cool. I should probably go full screen.
Yeah, you need to beautify yourself.
buddy.
There you go.
There we had the cross-cut jute micarta with the blue, and then the linen micarta and the black pins and stuff. But we had the hawksbill, and yeah, this came out pretty awesome.
It's so damn pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous is what it is actually. But so I did that. And for those of you who don't know the entire story of this, so we should probably tell that entire story, because that guy right there is the reason this thing exists in the world. And you guys, because you wouldn't let it go for forever. It's been over a year. It's been about a year that you guys have given me a hard time. I didn't realize you did that with the sheath. Yeah, so it's black on one side, it's blue on the other side, because why the hell not? I just, I had to. So I don't usually do a pancake sheath, but when you got something this big, a taco sheath doesn't really make sense. So I guess we go back to the crow. So Bluminati got the first crow that I ever made, and he has it right there. And that was the first crow I did. And basically what that started as was a hunk of 440C. It's a 1/4-inch thick stock that I had laying around, and it had the top line shape on it, basically. So yeah, see how thick that thing is, guys? That was, so it basically had that top line. Yeah, look at that. There's it was just, yeah. So that's the first crow I did with rich light handle scales, 440C, acid etched tumbled, yeah, with orange pins. I did pins going throughout.
I did add a bead though.
He added his bead. He added his doodad.
A predator.
But so I had this chunk of steel laying around, and that's kind of where it went. The crow was born. And Bluminati bought the crow, and he was happy with the crow, and he always carries the crow, which I thank you for that. That's awesome. And then, I was playing with designs, and I finished this, which was the original Talon that I ever did. And people were saying great things about the Talon, and I ended up keeping it just because there were some issues when I was making it, and I didn't trust this going out. And then, so Bluminati was like, I love that thing, but I would like a Talon the size of the size of my crow. And we'll call it the Raptor. And it just grew and it grew. And every time I would do a live stream, or every time something would happen, he would bring up the Raptor, and he would say Raptor. And then he got all of you guys involved with it, saying Raptor, Raptor. And it was just because it was the most ridiculous thing in my head. I was like, I struggled so much just making that knife. There's no way in heck I was going to make that double the size of what I was going to do. Number one, like I said, the crow is the biggest knife that I make. And I'm not a big knife maker. It's just me. That's just me. So when Blue, and I think Gareth was involved, and everybody was involved with, okay, yeah, we need to get that, but we need that. So you guys wore me down. You wore me down. And I drew it out. I drew it out on a sheet of paper, and then I got the urge to do the Talon again. I wanted to try to do the Talon, which I did. And this is going to be going up for sale on the Etsy store, guys, on Tuesday. So this is hitting the Etsy store Tuesday evening. I'm not sure the exact time, probably 5 or 6 o'clock Tuesday evening. So 80 CRV2 with the jade G10 matching bead. But so I got the bug to try to do the Talon, and I was like, what the hell? We're gonna go for it, and I can go up in a burst of flames, or I can actually make this work. And so the Raptor was born, and so that is the Raptor, guys. I hope you guys are happy, because it might be a while before I do another one, but I'm not saying never. But, and I'm going to say this now to everybody listening, these are not book offerings. You cannot get one of these in the books. Do not get into my books and ask for a Talon or a Raptor. At this point, there might be just one person who can ask for a Raptor. And when he's ready, he's sitting right here. That's the only one. When he's ready. But so that is the story, guys. If you didn't know, now you know. Now you know the story, why this is a thing, why this is kind of a big deal, and why this is even in existence right now. But it is there. It is there. Now it's a thing. The Raptor is a thing. You guys stop bothering me about it. It's a thing. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. It's funny. I want a Raptor. Oh, Robo. You wouldn't. I don't trust you with the Raptor, Robo. This thing is dangerous. That thing, that I will tell you right now, this is dangerous as all get out. That this thing is sharp. It is sharp. I probably over sharpened it. That's dangerous.
Nonsense.
I'm just, anybody who purchases this, the person who gave me an offer and I cannot refuse, I'm warning you right now. You will cut yourself. You will cut yourself on that. And I'm not responsible for anybody getting cut with that either, because the Talon is ridiculous as well.
You need me to laser you a disclaimer card, not responsible for you losing a limb?
I need to include that on my little letter that I send everybody. That, I'm not responsible.
You asked for this. If you lose a finger, not my fault.
Not my fault. It's on my Etsy ad, actually. You know, I'm not. I assume zero responsibility for any personal injuries on that. That is not my thing. But yeah, this thing is. I need to find something to cut it with. Ridiculous. Where did all my paper go? Ugh. But yeah, it's ridiculous. So
it was definitely fun picking on you every time you popped into a live or something. Oh, Raptor. Did somebody say Raptor?
I know, and people didn't know what you were talking about. Like you would do it even when I was in somebody else's live stream, just in the chat, and then you would start talking about Raptor, and people are like, "What are you, Raptor? What are you?" They didn't get it. Well, now they get it. But yeah, this thing. I don't know if you can see that. This thing is ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this little curlicue.
That is a thing of beauty.
I don't know. Cha. So I've been playing with it. But there it is, guys. The Raptor. But thank you, and you're welcome.
Thank you.
No, it is there. It now lives in infamy. It's a thing. Now I don't have to hear about it anymore. You guys will come up with something else. But that is for sure.
What's the next one we can make big?
But Blue doesn't even know how to sharpen knives, though. He did start a movement. He 100% did start a movement. because anybody who's been subbed for the channel for quite some time knows, like when I was doing my lives from the shops and you guys would go off with Raptor talk for about 30 minutes every time. That's a nice size knife. Thomas, come on, man. That's a nice size knife. That one's not bad. Which, this thing is redonkulous too. But, yeah. Whoop. The thing's redonkulous.
That's the baby Raptor.
This is, yeah, it's the Raptor's Talon. Ching, ching, ching. I don't know. There's something about the design I like. I like the usefulness. And I got to tell you, if you're just going to open it for like opening packages and stuff, there's no better shape. Because you know how some knives you got to be like way up here to open. This thing is just like
you can just right touch the edge.
You're there, and you can open the package up. And I use mine.
Pull that out, and be like a evil Disney villain, and be like, hey.
And then believe me, it just takes that much effort, and it'll cut right through whatever it is. So, Kelly, you got some barbecue. Now we can start bugging you about more package hatchets. Oh, come on, Robert. Package hatchets. Jeez. Package hatchets. Micro. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, so Jim, I was showing Blue the micro. He's seen it because he follows the channel and stuff. What did I do with it? It's right here. Yeah, we got the micros coming. If you guys are channel members, you've seen pictures. I got a video coming out on these probably in a little while. I'm so behind on videos, but so Blue has the Crow, and this is the micro. So, so you have the micro and the Crow. Why do I keep grabbing that? There, I want that. That's what I want. The Crow and then the micro. So you have the full-size Crow and then the little micro, which makes sense to me. There you go. Not a bad handle size, fun little Wharncliffe. And it looks nothing like anything else that's on the market right now, which is awesome. Yeah, nothing. Like nothing. Package hatchets. You guys are still talking about package hatchets. Jeez.
Yes, Lagertha.
Thanks, Robert.
EDC with DVDs. Lagertha is a spike.
Yeah, Lagertha is the spike. So that's what DVD has. He has a spike, which is a little different. So you have the spike. So that's the spike. So it's more of a Sachs design, and then the micro looks a little different, but similar, but different. I prefer bigger blades. Hey, that's cool, Thomas. There you go. That's the biggest thing I do, really. Well, that was the biggest thing I do. Now
it was.
The Raptor is bigger than the Crow. I will say that. It is longer than the Crow. I thought he was asking what blade design was cool. Okay. Compare those to my Wesser. Okay, so Urban Woodsman has a design he sent me. This is called the Wesser, and I've been working on it. It just went off to heat treat because he's doing it in Nitro V. Let me find those. Oh, they're sitting right here. Here's a micro and the Wesser. So actually the micro, I guess it's about the same overall, but you have a much bigger handle. So the handle on the his Wesser is really for a 3.5 for some people, 4, but it's going to be a small little edge. So it's a cool little design. I kind of like it, Urban Woodsman. When I'm done with it, it'll be pretty cool. So let's look at that versus a Bloom. How about that? I just happen to have this sitting here. Wrong knife. So it's actually longer overall than a Bloom. So, but still within a nice EDC size. Definitely a nice EDC size. That's for sure. So, and that's
I like the look of that.
The Wesser, this one. Yeah, he did a good job. So he sent this to me. This is all him, Urban Woodsman, for a design, and I've already cut it out, did the bevels. I already sent it off to heat treat. So that'll be in a future video, guys. You'll be checking out that one being built. Oh, Urban Woodsman, did you glue these blue scales on? I don't want to take it apart. I don't want to mess up your thing. But did you glue those on? Because I want them to build the scales for your knife, but but that's cool. That's called a Wesser that Urban Woodsman designed. I'm open to doing different other people's designs, but not all the time. It has to kind of fit my thing and work into my schedule. I'm sure you can understand that because you do people can send you all kinds of stuff and you can turn it into whatever they want, right? You can take people's designs and turn it in whatever they want, right?
I think so. I can try it.
I don't know. I guess it depends. Like, do you have what's a good example of something somebody's asked that you could do? Like best, especially like holiday time, like when they're looking for just little things to do.
Yeah.
I hear you. Projectiles are sharp.
Well, I did like Tim B's little dog. I did that on the coaster. It just depends on how detailed it is that I would be able to get it the right size.
So you're just working with the sizes and stuff?
Yeah.
So as long as you can work with the sizes, then depending on what people want. So if like somebody comes to you, I want a coffee mug, or if I want like cup holders, or they find something that they would like to get engraved, or they can come to you and ask, right?
Yeah. You can always ask. Like I said, I have to get me a stronger laser to do a lot of the other anything metal that would need deep engraving. I'd have to get a more powerful laser.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, based on some of the stuff that you have to do, but there's still a lot of things that you could do. You could definitely like etch wood, and like you said, those aluminum cards with the paint, and do like the small stuff, leather. If they want to etch, like if they have like a leather sheath. I was about to grab that black one. That's not going to help. But if they have like a leather sheath or something, they could get. I can
laser their design or their logo onto
their name, whatever on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did that for DVD. He had a slip made. I can't remember who made him the slip, but he sent it to me and wanted his little logo lasered onto it, which I did that one.
That's awesome. Yeah, I figured Urban Woodsman because those aren't coming off. I did try, but I don't want to force it. So I'll make it work. Believe me, I'll make it work. I'll figure out something. Joseph S., what's going on? Dwayne Letterman.
Hey, Joseph,
I said
Dwayne.
Hi. Have you tried etching on a black buck sheath? On a black sheath, I don't know if it would turn up very well.
I mean, it would etch into it, but you'd have to go in and fill it with a different color ink or paint.
So, like, if you had like a black sheath, you could etch that. Would you be able to see it like at an angle or something? like a black.
Yeah, you'd be
leather.
able to see it at an angle because it would be cut into the leather, so it would give you a.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like deep, like an impressed, like an
Yeah,
embossed.
see that? Yeah, that's a pressed or a stamp.
Yeah, it's stamped. But
Where the laser would actually destroy the
but you would
material that
still
it's cut into.
you would still be. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. You would still be able to see the impression, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, there you go. I don't know if some. Now you're good, Joe, Urban Woodsman. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. That's what I was asking, if it would cut in or just fade it out.
No, it would cut into it.
It would definitely cut in. It would make your design. It wouldn't be like pronounced like that. It would just have a different look to it. It would have a different look to it. You'd
It
still
would probably gray it, you know.
Yeah.
Then I have to see it. Now you got me curious. I don't know if I got any black leather laying around.
Let's do it.
Hey, that's enough. Next.
We got our pupper friends here.
Yeah.
It's okay. I love dogs. I don't own any. Your teeth is shiny.
See if I can get Max in
The burnt
here.
area would be matte. Okay. Trouble Buddy said if the sheath is shiny, like that black one I was just showing, then the edged part would be a matte, kind of a matte. But you would still be able to see it fairly well. So
Yeah.
that's good. Forced to get Thor. Oh, Robo. That's awesome. So that's the problem with the laser engraver. There's just so many things you could do with it. The things that you probably never even thought of to do.
Yeah.
J1 Doobie, what's going on, man?
AJ1.
That is awesome. That is so cool. What time is it? 8:46. 8:46. I don't see. Did you guys see Michael Keppel in the chat? I didn't see him in.
I seen him earlier.
Was he here? Okay. I'm just curious if he's here.
I apologize. I'm letting dogs in and out, y'all. So.
Adventure
Thanks.
50,
That
what's
was
going
Matt.
on? And make sure you guys are checking out Adventure 50. Usually goes live at around 10 p.m. after I'm done. So thank you. But he usually does his live. Thor's walking all over the house growling now. You guys got Robo's dog all stirred up. That's funny. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. I thought I saw you, Michael. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, attack dog.
This one's Ozzy's. He just let Ozzy, Marley, and Walker in.
That's awesome. Yeah, no worries. I did, like I said, you told me there might be puppers showing up. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. So that's really cool. How long have you been playing with the lasers? Like you said you do it at work too, so
Well, up at work, there's no artistic stuff to it. It's just numbers.
Yeah.
Onto silicon wafers. I'm guessing it's been about a year and a half, maybe, I think, that I started playing with it.
And you're just playing with it.
Yeah.
It's just fun. As much as you possibly can to do it with. Video bomb. Yeah. The dog video bomb, dude. Yep. Live at 10 p.m. with August members giveaway. Oh, awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm getting there, guys. I am almost at 3,500. And when I get to 4,000, I will be giving away a Kubi Bloom. Whoa, Kubi, not this one. Kubi Bloom. I'll be giving away a Bloom. I'll be giving away a Ferrum Forge Stinger. So yeah, and some other really cool stuff like one of these. I'll be giving away one of these. I'll be giving away some of these, some cool leather straps by my friend 3 Feathers EDC. So we'll be doing that. So there'll be some cool giveaways coming. I know I can't do giveaways every live stream, but wafers. Yeah, the leather wafers. I don't know, or he does the lasers wafers at work. So I don't like to
on the Nilla wafer.
Do they Nilla wafers? I'm sure that's what Gonzo would love to have. I need a leather strap. It's a leather strap. It's leather. I know. Leather strap. Did I say letter? It's not a bookmark. It's a leather strap. Uh-oh. All the dogs are going crazy again. Yeah. I want my initials lasered on a vanilla wafer. Of course you do, Robo. I have the
May have to mute myself.
All right. I'm almost at 250 when I hit. I'll be figuring out a giveaway. You got trying to get to 300, Kelly? Oh, wait. I'm almost at 250 when I hit it. I'll figure out a giveaway of some sort. It might be some paracord goods. Maybe. I'm sure you have plenty. Those dogs heard y'all saying Nilla wafers. It's all Blue's fault. Yeah, absolutely. All Blue's fault. That's funny. That's hilarious. I would run like hell if I heard that dog barking. Would I not? They're not used to hearing or seeing cars drive by and everything, so they get all worked up. They're back.
Yeah, yeah, they're not used to the city life.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. They're used to being out in the country. That's funny.
Hey, Arshir.
To Blue, Arshir. What's going on, Arshir? Welcome in. We're just hanging out, talking. We could talk knives. I got this in today, guys, or yesterday. I got a TKL Piranha to check out. I've had one on the channel before. This one's an ADC RV2. Really cool blue G10, blue and black G10. This is small. This is TKL this is their smallest one, guys. That's a small one. My dad never had a hound dog that sounded like a seal. He doesn't even bother barking anymore, Mario. Sandlot. You have the dog from the movie Sandlot. Oh, the DP1 is their smallest? It's smaller than this, Kelly?
Hey, talk a theory.
The smallest one they did. I don't remember the DP1. I know you're a big fan of TKL. Yeah, they do some good stuff. Have you ever had a TKL, Blue?
No, sir.
No? Yeah, they're pretty cool to check out. That's for sure. To at least check them out. They mill everything. They mill the bevels and everything out, but they're strong. I mean, look, it's a nice thick blade stock. They're meant to be worked on. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Interesting sheath. They have it all cut up. That's for sure. But this is how it was sent to me, guys, with the actual loop on it, which is great because that's how I carry it. But Yeah. I just feel like I'm going to cut my big hand with those super small knives.
Cheeto!
Yeah. Is Cheeto Bandito in here? Cheeto.
Yep.
The sheaths ain't great. Yeah. They're better. The newer ones, Cheeto. I've had some of the older ones. The newer ones are a little bit better. The newer ones are a little bit better, but it holds it in pretty well. So we'll see. I just got it yesterday, so we'll see. Textile Kydex is the way it should be. All right. You're right. KC, of course, swapped that. Yeah. It came from KC, so he put that loop on. He knows the right way to carry it. He knows. The taco. Well, yeah, but I know taco sheaths. You're not going to get an argument here about taco sheaths, but at least they did it in a very slim, at least on this one. I don't know about all of them, but at least in the Piranha, it's still a nice small profile sheath. If I owned one, this is how I would carry it, just as it is. So technically, I wouldn't need all of this material up here. But that's just me. But some people, I understand why companies do it, because it opens up to all the different means to carry. And there's everybody. That's one thing with fixed blades is people have their own unique way of carrying things and how they would do it. So you have to do it. Pocket Theory, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Thanks for dropping in. Weldon Carey, hello, hello.
Hey,
Steve
Weld.
Bell, hello, hello. Awesome. Very cool. Thanks, guys, for all popping in this evening. That is really stinking cool. So I got that in. Guys, the Hawks, I have the 3 ADCRV2 Hawks that are dropping for the month of August. This is not one. This is mine. But the other stainless came in, and I'm working on them, and I probably should have them done by next week. So by next weekend, all 6 might be dropping on the Etsy store. So make sure you guys are following on the Etsy store. So I have the Piranha with the ring grips, carrying it right now. Oh, that's cool. I don't mind this, but if this was mine, I would probably add a lanyard in there somewhere, because I as much as I don't have issues with 3 fingers, I do like to have a little dangly for my pinky, just like on my Bloom. I like to have the little pink for the pink. You keep missing these streams. Oh, you gotta turn the notifications on, Arshir. Oh, isn't that special? Bluminati. Yeah.
Thanks, love.
There you go. That's awesome. Whoa, Cheeto. Hey, Jim Miller. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. If you're still here. Super hot. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Oh, no. Where'd he go? I want to. Where'd you go, Blue? Come back, please. Come back, Bluminati. There he is. Boom. There
Sorry,
he is.
I accidentally backed out.
That's all right. Very cool. So, Blue, you reached out and you said, I kind of made this for you. I obviously, with the blue and the black theme going on, I mean, this is totally, I made it with you in mind, and you reached out and you were honest and you're like, hey man, thank you, but it's just not going to happen right now.
Yeah.
Which I get. I totally understand, and I did get some offers, some that are completely the ridiculous offers that I got. So what I didn't tell you is that the offers I got were people offering to pay for this for you.
Really?
So you can thank Mr. Jim Miller and Michael Keppel, because Bluminati, guess what? This is your knife. Yes, sir. This one is going to you.
Again, I don't have words.
So, hey, listen. It's very hard for me to not be transparent about and honest about the things that are going on. This would have been your knife. Come hell or somehow, some way. There's no other person that this could have gone to. And I'm sure some people, when they heard me saying the things that I was saying about somebody gave me an offer I couldn't refuse and everything else, people are probably like, that's BS. Bluminati should be getting that knife, whether they wanted to admit it or not. But this has been in the works now for probably...
Congratulations, baby. You deserve it.
a week and a half or longer, that these two gentlemen, Jim Miller and Michael Keppel, reached out, and they wanted to make sure it went to the right person. So there you go, my friend. The Raptor will be yours. The Raptor will be yours. So, and I think you just shared your address, but if you could share that with me personally again, I'll make sure I get this in the mail to you as quickly as possible. My only issue is trying to find a box big enough for this. Yes. So even the dogs are excited about this one, guys. So yeah, there you go. There's no freaking way that knife was going to anyone else. Yes, Jim Miller, and I thank you, and I thank Michael Keppel for stepping up and offering to take care of this. And I'm sure, come hell or whatever the saying you want to believe, it would have gone to you. So, Bluminati, my friend, I'm so excited. And it was funny. You came on, you reached out, and I was like, yeah, I'll just have him on, and then we'll drop it in here. So the original plan was you would probably be in the chat like you always are, and we'll just tell you in the chat. But to have your face in person to tell it, that was even better. So, yes,
Okay.
so super freaking cool. Hashtag DSKFS. We did it again, guys. We did it again. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. It just makes me feel good because I know this is going to the right person. Actually, it's going to the only person, because this is your knife, buddy. I mean, it's all for you. This is all for you. So I don't know how you're going to carry that and the crow together every day, but I'm sure if anybody's going to find a way, it's going to be you.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
But there you go. Tim B, you just missed it, Tim B. Guess who's getting this knife, Tim B? This guy. This guy's getting it. So there you go. So Michael Keppel, Jim Miller, he's getting his Raptor. He's getting his Raptor. Yes, absolutely. Couldn't give it to a nicer person, of course. for my surprise night. Oh, Robo. Always has to be about you, doesn't it? Jeez. Always has to be about you. So, I'm so happy that that is going to you.
I mean, I seriously have no words.
It is the one of one. There will only be one first one, and I know some people have said they want it, but it's going to be quite some time before I'm ready to make another one. That is for sure. So he had the first crow, and he was the first crow for quite some time. I think Brian White was the next one to get a crow, and then I did the Damascus one. So there's only 3 crows. So that's awesome, man. I'm so glad that you're getting it.
I can't thank you guys enough.
Wait till you get it in hand. Wait till you get it in hand. This is your brainchild anyway. This is your brainchild anyway.
This is all your fault.
I hope it fits your hand like it fits mine, because I Coke bottled the handle a little bit.
If it's anything like the Pro, it should be fine.
Yeah, actually, it's probably a little bit more stretched out than the Crow, so it's just a little bit longer. So, except this one, I Coke bottled the handle a little bit more. So it's
I love that Coke bottle you did on that.
Yeah, the back end swells out a little bit more, so it's very grippy. That thing is super grippy. Thanks, Thomas. Thank you very much. But yep. But this idea would never have come to fruition if it wasn't for you. You inspired me. You pushed me to make this come to life. So there's no other person that could have gone to. So it's pretty awesome. I thought Blue's cheeks were gonna burst. The only thing I'm disappointed in, there was no dance involved. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You want some dancing? I'll do some dancing. There you go.
That's hilarious. So, yes, I love it when a plan comes together. So you guys can't get that one, but you can get this one coming up probably Tuesday evening. I'll be dropping the Talon. That one will be available for you guys. But the Bluminati Raptor, I should probably write that on here on the card. That should be the official name. There's just no space on the card. So the Bluminati Raptor. Yep. I mean, it'll always be known as the Bluminati Raptor because of the colors. I mean, it's all blue and black. It can only go to one person.
My camera mount just fell.
He danced like an Egyptian.
Bring it down the house.
That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh. Excellent. Excellent. Gosh. This was so fun. I can't believe that. Cool. Yep. So Jim reached out, Michael reached out, and they were the first 2 to reach out, and they're like, "Hey, what can I do to make sure Blue gets this knife?" And we worked it out, and they both split it. So
thank you, gentlemen.
Internet connection went down just before this happened. I was ill. He has reflexes like a ninja. I hope so. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Cured my migraine. There you go. Yeah. See? There you go, Mick. That's awesome. See, Blue. And it's because you're so giving. Every live stream, when I first started, you would come into live streams and it was just like, you get a membership, and you get a membership, and you get a membership, and it was all Bluminati just throwing out memberships to everybody, and it was just ridiculous, and it was just constant, and it was like you knew Bluminati entered the chat because it would be 5 gifted memberships coming at you from Bluminati. You come in, nobody enters a chat like you do. So it's just, you're such a cool member of the community that this is what happens, man. People go all out for that. Good things come back to those who are, good. DSKFS, it always comes back around. Yeah, there's no way that could have gone to anybody else, Michael. And I would have made sure, I would have started a fundraiser or something to make sure he got it. Believe me, that wasn't going to anybody else. Kelly's dancing for you. There you go. Mick was dancing for you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Miller and Michael.
Jim and Michael
doing that.
Thank you.
That was awesome. He was saying the blue they didn't let the Raptor go because he couldn't swing it. No, it was him. Yep. And you showed me some screenshots of that, Tim, and I just kind of laughed because I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I didn't know we'd be doing it live. That just made it even better. That was just the cherry on top of the cake. That's all that was. But oh yeah, he's an absolute pillar in the community. Absolutely, guys. I mean, and that's why our heart went out for you and Sis when we found out about the tornado stuff. I almost said hurricane because we don't have, we have tornadoes, but not like you guys. But yeah, and that's a horrible thing. But the community got together, and we always try to help those in need. But this was just a personal thing. That just, there's such a personal connection between the heartache you gave me putting this into and the headache of hearing Raptor. For the longest time, we wouldn't even say the word, and you had given up on it. You were everybody else kept saying it. You were just kind of like calling it other things, around with it. But yeah, no. I
was like, no, we can't say Raptor.
Yeah. And every time I said Raptor, magically Bluminati would show up in a chat. Did someone say Raptor? I started to dance for Blue, but I saw Footloose as a kid. You go to hell. Virtual high five. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so we hope this is the beginning of good things to come. It sounds like things are getting put together for that, and hopefully you guys turn this corner, and things happen for a reason. Sometimes we don't always understand it, and they happen, and you're in a really dark spot, and then you come out of it, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm better off. I'm so much and it sounds like you might just be in a better situation on the other end. Possibly. We hope. We all hope.
Well, I mean, nothing else. We've got my mom and dad's place here, and just would have to finish unpacking everything.
Yeah, but to have your place of your own, that's always the goal. That's cool. So that's awesome. I'm glad we were able to pull that off, get that for you.
Well,
and if you guys are interested in any laser work being done, you know where to reach him. He's not hard to find. That's not a hard man to find. That is for sure. Next time you talk,
I don't know. You asked Twisted. It should be like, where did you come from?
He's a ninja. Hello, he just appears. Just appears. That's the thing. Next time you talk to surgeons just about the house, wear the raptor with your shirt tucked in. He's not hiding it because he has his crow too. So
Yeah.
Hey, sis, it was going to you guys, or at least it was going to him one way or another. But I had a feeling the community they were going to make it happen without me having to do a lot. And that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. Because every time I would show it off, they said that's going to Blue, right? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I knew there was situations and just understanding. And then people are always like, I'll make sure. So yeah, he's a freaking ninja for sure. Yeah. He got that name for a reason. You would know more than anybody else. That gotcha. Quiet. You don't even know what to say.
Nope.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I'll make it look all pretty for you, and I'll get that out to you very soon. I know you shared your address in the group chat, but just in case, or in the pass around.
Yeah.
But I can look it up, or you can just send it to me.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Just look at it. Yep. You know how the community is. They just will come through. Get woman cookies all over to make You can't talk. Oh, Robo. This is why you always get a hard time, Robo. She made comments like that. People come after you. So you guys have any questions for Blue about some of the laser work, or if you were looking into what I think the Laser Pecker brand on Amazon is maybe a good place to start. They seem very reasonable. I think $600 for the low end lasers that just do fine etching, nothing like on steel or anything like that. But if you guys have any questions, I would love to field some of the questions or anything that you guys might have. It's awesome. We could do this. This is me hiding. You do not hide, Robo. Do not hide. Yeah. The YouTube knife community is absolutely, Thomas. And there are knife communities, local communities outside of the YouTube realm that are an awesome place too. I know I've met several makers locally that are just amazing. And I don't know with anything else, but with knife makers, I've never experienced any other knife maker who didn't have time to answer a question or help in something I might be stuck at. That's for sure. And I'm sure it's with other communities, but the YouTube knife community, we look out for each other. If you come in and you make yourself known and you chat, and you are a real person and you're a real part of the community, then the community's here for you.
Yep, we definitely become family.
If you're trolling, you can go real quick too. Really, in San Diego, not so much. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That kind of sucks. But there's not much of a community where I am as far as knife community, but I'm hoping to change that. If you guys haven't heard, I'm trying to do a meetup here in the Orlando area. So if you're anywhere within an hour drive of the Orlando area, I'm doing a meetup in December 6th, which is a Saturday. Awesome community. Wonderful people for the most part. Love a lot of you guys and gals. Yeah, thanks, Kelly. We love you too. Kelly's always been supportive of most people. You guys know all of the paracord items that she has done for everybody. She has sent me so much stuff and knives to check out for the channel, which I would never have been able to check out. Paracord items. I still have a monkey fist sitting right there on the door. So I have one of her monkey fists, and so do my kids and my wife. All have one from you, so that's awesome, Kelly. Thank you so much. We use the rules cyborg only after extensive vetting. And you've been vetted, Robo. You have been vetted. We're still not sure. How did I make you a moderator, too? What is going on?
He hacked the system.
Yeah, someone hacked my system, made him that. That was a moment of weakness, I guess, to make you a. But for those of you guys who are channel members, I have a video coming out tomorrow. If you're a channel member, you saw the video of this. This is my Demco 8020.5 that I did a scale swap on. I did Applied Weapons Technology Cerakoted aluminum scales with the texturing on it. So I did the scale swap because the black scales that used to be on it are now on this one. And this one used to be all OD green. And then Michael sent me the deep carry clips for these both as well. So now I have a deep carry clip and the Applied Weapons Technology scales. So these things really did change the knife a lot. So much more comfortable. So really cool scales. I'm hoping that these are both going to be project knives coming up, and I'll be doing scale swaps. I need to probably do the backspacer on that one because it's still the regular black backspacer, and that one has the OD green, which looks a little funny, but I don't have any. Do you do a lot of mods on your knives, Blue?
No, not really.
No. I'm not a big mod person either. Like, I find it hard. Here's my sense of being ridiculous. Kelly has sent me a lot of paracord stuff, but at the point I'm kind of thinking she's hoping I'll choke myself. Oh, Robo. Oh, Robo. I don't think any of them are long enough. Anyway, I have issues buying scales and clips and everything that end up being more expensive than the knife was when I purchased it.
Yeah.
That's because you could do that with any knife and come up like TRM was nice enough to send me this Bulldog, and it has the Coyote Brown G10, and I would love to get scales for it, and I'd like to get the titanium scales for it, but then you're talking a very expensive item for the knife. So it's just my thought process is I don't like spending more than what I paid for the knife.
Yeah, I like the one and done. That's why I usually go for like an all blacked out.
Yeah.
Blade, knife, scales.
There's nothing wrong with it, and that's why this one used to have the black scales on it, and I was fine with it, but everybody was bugging me about, oh, you have to upgrade. So I did, and I only lost the spring once, and I was so I have the video coming out tomorrow, and I was sitting here, and I was good until bing, and it just shot off, and I found it. I got it all together, but most of my mods are clip swaps or playing with the action. Yeah, which I understand, but you you could swap out scales and clips and backspacers and skiffs. And then I think somebody was telling me they had an arcade, the Flightanium arcade, and they just did everything to it. Like swapped out the spring for a different spring tension, the the thumb studs, they did everything. And it's like a $500 knife with all this the stuff they added to it. Everyone make sure you're screwed. Thanks, Ron. What's going on, Ron Dobbins? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. You're subscribed to the channel because you can see the final video of this one being finished and the Talon tomorrow and the other stuff dropping. And I just started all the Hawks and the Micro and the I forgot it. I forgot Urban Woodsman. You're gonna kill me. I forgot the name of it. Wesser. See, blue's on it. I can always count on blue. The Wesser. So that one's fun. Dyeing scales is fun and easy. Yeah, Jim, that's what I need to do for this one. I need to dye it. Maybe blue, of course. I think I have to do that. I have to do it blue because that's a nice color to dye. I've done RIT dyeing on that kind of a color before, so that's fun. Have you ever tried to do the laser on scales?
Yeah, I have. The G10 ones I've done. I did Star Wars on my microburst, the white one.
Come on. That's awesome. My microburst.
Yeah, I had the Stormtrooper version, and I put the TIE Fighter, the Death Star, kind of etched it all into
I've seen that. I think I saw that. I think it's such an underrated knife.
Yeah, I love that thing.
If any of you guys don't have a microburst, it's such an underrated fidget, ergonomically great little cutter. I mean, I don't know. I know some people look at that blade shape and they might be like, I don't know, it looks kind of funny, but it just functions so well.
Tito, maybe?
Terminator leg on a scale, asking for a friend. A friend. Could it be a big friend that we might all know? I lost a pivot while dyeing my Watuga last week. Found it 35 feet from where I dropped it. Oh no. Did it just bounce, Jim? That sucks. You drop the pivot and they just start bouncing all over the floor. I had a microburst sold it almost as fast as I got it. Oh gosh. It's so good. I love my microburst. And the micarta is like breaking in really well. So I really enjoy that.
I get several of those.
All of his designs, the downdraft, the microjet, the microburst, those are the ones I have, and they're all great. They're all great.
I think I have one of everything so far.
You have like
I have multiples, but I've used them for giveaways and gifts and stuff.
Yeah, I should probably buy more stuff for giveaway stuff too. But give me your boots, your clothes, your motorcycle, and your leg. I have 4 microbursts. The gym has one for every occasion, that's for sure. But you have that the blue and black Jakarta one, which is awesome because it matches your Bloom harpoon. Does Casey do new releases of the microburst? I don't think he does. He hasn't done one in a while for microburst.
Yeah, he hasn't come back around.
He's so busy working on new stuff that he just hasn't. He should re-release it, but he's got so much stuff on the pipeline right now that he's got a lot of stuff. He's got some fixed blades. He's got folders. He's got all kinds of stuff coming down the pike. You guys prepare yourself. He should, though. Just too small? What? It's not too small. It's great size. I love my microburst. I don't know. But here's a question. You said you own multiples. Is that just because once I have one, then I'm like, okay, cool, I have one. I don't like to get multiples. And I know Spyderco people when they release something, they have to get every color and every flavor and everything. If they change the steel, is that kind of the thought, or what do you think?
For me, it's just the different colors.
Yeah, you just wanted it in a different color.
That, and I wanted to support KC because I like his design.
Yeah, like the downdraft was awesome, and I know the tornado is coming. That's the next one on my list to get from him because I like the smaller stuff. So,
yeah, I keep telling him to send me a prototype so that I can do a little video spot in front of our house. You know, and be like, this tornado won't take your house.
Yes, that would be awesome. Yeah, Blue's like, I like the knife, change the name.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it something else. I'm just going to call it something different.
Yeah.
He's talking about coming off that premium microburst. Is he? I know he's played with the idea, Jim, but I don't know if he's seriously doing it because so many things. He has so many things. Kathleen, you missed it. You definitely have to go back and watch because guess who's getting his knife, Kathleen? Guess who's getting this guy? Pink, pink. That guy right there. Bluminati is getting the Raptor. He's going to get his Raptor. Oh, see, now there you go, Ron. I just picked up the Winter Blades Mirage. Yeah, that's a grail. When any of Winter Blade Works stuff is a grail. Do you have a factor or anything?
Me? No.
Have you ever got to handle one?
No. I think I was going to try to check out the one that was in the pass around, but there was a whole bunch of people in there. And I was like, well, I'll just wait, and then everything else happened.
Yeah, if you ever get an opportunity to handle one, at least. So Kelly's Mishmash sent me a factor to check out and then offered me to buy it with a little trade, and I just couldn't make that happen. But it was very, very tempting because that thing, I don't know. There's something about
they definitely look cool.
The magical snap on the ting on that thing, it'll get you. It's just such a different experience, but once you get it, it's so cool. So cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, everybody did, Kathleen. Everybody had his name on it. I mean, even I had his name on it. It would have happened one way or the other, but Jim Miller and Michael Keppel made it happen. Jim Miller, all goes out to Jim Miller and Michael Keppel. Those two guys made it happen for him. So that was awesome. You have a Winter Blade Co. Vero sitting here. I don't get the Winter Blade Co. hype. I like the factor. 100%. I've had 2 factors here on the channel to check out. Both of them, that ting and just the way that the action on those is ridiculous. All of your knife designs, they're grail. So, thank you, Ron. I humbly thank you. I don't know about grail on my knives, but I do thank you. I put a lot of work into them, but they're cool. I think the Spike was one of, if not the last knife I bought. Been a while. Old glory. Well, at least you got the Spike. That's awesome. I'm glad you got a Spike. The Spike's cool.
Oh,
Check
yeah.
IG.
Spike's definitely cool.
What are you sending me, Jim? What are you sending me? What's Jim Miller sending me? Holy cow. All right. Let's check out Jim's. Let's see. I want to click here. Share screen. Wow. Let's check out Jim Miller's Tempest collection. And you have the knife, the plastic knife in there too. So 4 microbursts. That's the black and black. I love the black. That black and blue one is awesome. The Knives Fast version, 3 microjets, 2 factors, a supercell factor. No, wait. Which one is? I don't know in all of his designs. That's a prototype downdraft, because I don't think that was a production at all. I have that one. That's awesome. Pinions. Which one was this? That's the microjet. That's the. Which one is the larger version of the microjet?
The Jetstream.
Jetstream.
That blue, the one with the blue tie handle.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. There is Jim Miller's. That's an awesome collection of Tempest knives there, Jim. Good stuff. Good stuff. That is awesome. Your jade pinion is red now. You dyed it red. Yeah. The natural G10 is really good for dyeing. That is for sure. Everyday Jim posts a pocket check with a Tempest in it. Well, they're doing that for the month of August right now, where every day they carry a Tempest. I think that's what that was going on.
Yeah.
Jetstream. Yeah, the Jetstream is good. I've handled the Jetstream. It was pretty awesome. I like my microjet is just perfect for me, but I like a little bit smaller stuff. I've been looking towards fixed blades versus folders lately. Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with a good fixed blade. That is for sure. I'm just kind of my thing. I'm not going to argue there. And Blue carry. What did you carry today, Blue?
Nothing. This was my one day off this week. I actually had to go in for overtime yesterday.
Oh, so today you had a day off?
Yeah.
So you got to stay home. Got to stay home. Well,
I stayed home, stayed in my shorts.
That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that. I carried that today, the Vosteed Psyops with the titanium. Not one of my knives, but somebody sent these in for me to check out. So I got that in the pocket. And because they're coming, I had my AriesEDC Hawk with me. I had that, my Hawk. So awesome stuff coming. I have the Hawks coming, guys. All 6 are coming. Jetstream.
Apparently so, Boondock.
Dude, no, please. He never left the porch. I'm sure he had something within reach somewhere.
Oh yeah, definitely within reach.
You always
It's
have
nothing.
something within reach. Hey, look, I have a day off. I don't always have something in my pocket. And my wife will be like, hey, you have a knife. I know you have a knife. I'm like, I gave you a knife. You should have a knife. So it's like, I made you a knife. Get your knife. Get your own knife. She has a knife. But let me get the hawks. I should probably share these again. You guys probably won't see that. That was definitely frozen over. I give him a pass. I give him a pass, guys. I give him a pass. I give him a pass. But we have all the hawks coming, guys. I'm hoping maybe by next week they'll all 6 be done. No pressure. But that one with the Kieranite and the green.
That looks sick.
So we got that one. We have this one.
The blue.
The blue Kieranite and the black pins. So you can see the depth of those scales turned out really cool. We got the bead. So we got these guys coming. And this one's gotten a lot more attention than what I thought.
This white one, yeah, that one's freaking cool.
This one, this was just, I was very tempted to not do this one. And I'm glad I did, because you guys seem to really like this white pearl in the red. But yeah, that one came out pretty good. So those are the 3 ADCRV2. And then the other 3, there's going to be a purple Kieranite. There's going to be a red Kieranite with the white pins. So I'm going to do basically the opposite treatment. And then there's going to be a navy blue with brass. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I already started cutting handle material and getting handles started on them today. So I'm hoping to get those done in the next couple
The magic
days.
is happening.
Yes. They are working. They are working. They're getting done. I like getting them all together because I like to see all 6 sitting here for a day or two when I can see all 6 of them sitting here. And then I ship them all away. I get to enjoy them for a day or two, and then they all go away.
Just lay them out in a semicircle on the floor and take a picture of yourself like Joker.
I take pictures. I take as much as I can. I just like to come out here and see finished knives and be like, there's the fruits of my labor.
Yep.
That's part of like the maker's space that I talk about is, and I don't know if you feel that when you're done with a project, but when I'm done with a project, especially like something like this, and I can just be like, okay, I have a vision of what I think this handle is going to look like. And then when I start putting it all together and my vision kind of comes to life, when I'm like, yeah, that cross-cut blue micarta is going to look cool like that. And it's going to look different. And then I see it in real life. I'm like, yeah, that's worth it for me.
And since you've shown it?
Yeah, I know. I don't. I do that off, I do that off camera. I do a little dance, that is for sure. And I'm like, when I fill out this card and I sign it and I'm done, it's awesome. There's no better feeling than that. That white and red one is so clean. Yeah, thank you, Arsheer. I seriously considered that white pearl. It's not gone yet. It's not gone yet. The white and red looks so good. Yeah, a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of, like, I posted it on TikTok, and that's one of my highest watched videos on TikTok is that white and red hawk. People just all over really like that one. Yeah, the navy, it's like a dark navy and brass, and that's kind of the theme I'm going with that one. That one's going to look pretty cool. No, I don't think it's like that, Goondocks. It's probably a little bit more positive than that. But yes, I understand that feeling too. Now you're just teasing him. He throws his hands up like he just hit a grand slam. Yes. So, yeah. It's good. Do you have that feeling when you finish a project? Like if you have a big project?
Oh, yeah.
You're working on?
For sure.
And you're like, oh, that worked out great.
Definitely.
Red. With the red.
It's like I don't know how many of these chips I've gone through trying to get everything right. Because I got to do everything manually. Lining it up in the jig. There's no specific grid to tell you exactly where you got to put it. So it's like you hit the preview button and it kind of shows you where it's going to throw it down, and then you kind of line everything up.
Really? So
yeah,
there's no like laser spot.
No, it doesn't have.
Okay, this is the center of where I want it to be.
Well, I mean, it'll give you a center point. It's just the little plate that I have that I put everything on to slide up underneath there. It doesn't. It's not like a locking system.
Okay, so things.
It's a little piece of wood that I drop stuff on, and then I move it over.
Yeah, so things move around on you and stuff.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, that's so. How many chips do you have sitting around that are not ideal? I guess like a handful.
Yeah, at least 10 or 20.
Maybe. That's kind of a downer. So when you get it perfect, then you're like, yeah, okay. When my food at work turns out perfect, I do a little fist bump.
I don't really worry about that because all I take for food at work is a sandwich. Unless I drop my sandwich or something.
Yeah, if you're just working with sandwiches, just load it in. Let's go.
Yep.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, my work is none of those things. That is for sure. I'm just happy to come home and get to work on knives. That's all I care about right now. That is so awesome. Well, Blue, I thank you for coming on.
Yeah, this was cool. Inviting me and surprising me with that. I appreciate you inviting me on and surprising me with that.
That just kind of all worked out really well because I wasn't planning on inviting you on, but then the door kind of opened and I was like, I got to ask and see if he'd do it. Hopefully he doesn't have a clue on what's going on. But
no, I had no clue. Like I said, when I messaged you, I was like, I know you said you had somebody give you an insane offer, and I'm like, I'm not going to be in the way of you making a.
Well, and that was.
I mean, it's your job, it may be a side job, but it's.
Well, it's
what you make a living with.
It's my job. I mean, that's people ask what I do for a living, and I'm going to start saying I'm a knife maker because I spend more time doing the knives than I do my other job. That other job is just a means to keep this going and just having
the other job is just life insurance. Yeah, medical insurance.
That's just like help pay the bills. This is on top of everything else. But
hey, Dang Ross.
What's up, Dang Ross? Neil Perkins. Hello.
Neil.
But yeah, it was this, and it was tough because all along, like I said, we've been planning this for like a week and a half. So all along, I've been saying, yeah, I have this big person that's buying it. That was a lie. And I hate lying, but I had to get it out there so that you had no idea this was happening. So I had to keep it a secret from you, but you know, this is now Bluminati's knife. This is Bluminati's Raptor. It's always been Bluminati's Raptor, but now it's officially Bluminati's Raptor. So that is cool. I'm glad you're getting it. Maddie! Hey, Maddie! Check it out. Look at Bluminati's new knife. We gifted this to Bluminati. Jim Miller, Michael Keppel took care of it, but that is going to Bluminati. The Raptor will be blues. So there it is. I did enjoy every second because I knew it would bring him joy. That's why I enjoyed it. Dibs. Dibs. Sorry, Heaven. All right, Adventure 50. You guys, I'm going to be wrapping this up in a minute anyway. So make sure you check out Adventure 50 after here. He's doing a giveaway for that. So yeah. Congratulations to you, Blue. I hope it makes all your dreams come true.
He's like, now leave me alone. Don't come back.
Yeah. Now,
with some crazy idea for the next one.
I don't want to hear talks of raptors anymore. No more dinosaurs around here. No more. No more talons. Look, I got that one. No more talons. No more raptors. I could be done for a little while now.
How about an ankylosaur?
Oh. I don't even know what that would look like, and I don't want to know. It should be a big bulbous blade, like it's like it's a microburst head on it. It's just we built the T-Rex now.
Yes, the T-Rex
has to fit Maddie's hand. That's the T-Rex. He's probably gonna cut the crap out of himself the first thing. Well, you guys were all witness to the warning on that. It is sharp. It is extremely sharp. It is extremely sharp, but
I think I've cut the crap out of myself with just about every knife I get.
Well, you've been warned, my friend. I warned you. I showed you. I warned you. That it is sharp. But yeah, I there's only one person who would have ever gotten that, and that's you. So I'm so glad we were able to work it out as quickly as we could. Spinosaurus knife coming. That's your next design, Maddie. That's what I want to see. Your next design, the Spinosaurus. A big fin on the back of it. Big fin on the top of the blade. Any word on the pterodactyl knives? Yeah, it's called Tactical Pterodactyl Knives. You can go, there's a whole maker called the Pterodactyl Knives. You can go get one from him. He does some really cool stuff, Maddie. Tactical Pterodactyl Knives. You guys check him out. He does some really good stuff on Instagram. Yeah, all are sharp. Ask my fingers. Yeah, Jim in the middle of Blade Show bleeding all over the place when he cut himself on one of my knives. So it has been written, so it shall be done.
Everything. Okay, no more.
It's just in. Knives are sharp. Yeah. Some sharper than others. Mesosaurus Tonto. Matt's just showing off his dinosaur knowledge now. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. I have a mosasaur tooth fossil. That's cool, Arsheer. You guys are the best. I just want everybody to know that they are the best. But I tell you what, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for Blue for coming on.
Thank you. Thank all of you.
We learned a little bit about the laser engraving. If you're interested in getting any laser engraving work, hit up Blue. He does some really cool stuff. You send him your design. You want cards, you want tags, you want leather work done. You need a sheath. You need a poker chip with your logo on it. That is stinking awesome. Ooh, Maddie's here. There you go, Maddie. Look at that. Ta-da! That's cool. But thank you, man, for coming on. And all of you guys in the chat, you guys are awesome. I'm glad we're able to make this happen and gift Bluminati his Raptor. Thank you to Jim Miller and Michael Keppel for making that happen. You two are both gentlemen and scholars and are awesome for making that happen. So you guys, again, you guys take care. Make sure to check out Adventure 50. Maddie tonight, or no, I don't know who else is live tonight, but check out Scott N's schedule so you can see everybody who's live tonight. So thank you guys. Please remember, subscribe, like, leave a comment or not. That choice is always yours. Later.